How you doing, guys? This is Richie. This is going to be my tag video for Undisputed Frost. Support the community. He wants a book that you're reading, at least one variant, a spec book, I believe. So I'll get right into it. All right, this is what I've been reading lately. Hillbilly, Eric Powell. Great story. Great artwork. Okay. Variant. Tyler Kirkham, Virgin variant. It's one of those Venom verse ones, or I don't know, one of them. Maybe Venom 150. I don't know. I forget when the numbers aren't on the cover. But I thought that's a beautiful cover. I'm going to show a couple more. Some of my favorite books and some cool covers. I'm mostly a cover collector. Mr. Miracle, Jack Kirby, beautiful copy. This is a Matina variant. Justice League vs. Suicide Squad #1. Great cover. I've shown all these books before. All right. Spec book. Now, I'm not much of a spec guy. I don't really collect like that. I'm not really concerned about the money part. I just love the art. I don't have many first appearances, at least any major first appearances. I have a bunch of minor villains and minor characters. But if I had to pick one spec book, I would say Daredevil 18. First appearance of the Gladiator. Just because I guess he might be popping up in the new Daredevil series, or maybe the one after that. I don't even know if that's going to happen anymore. I'm not really up to date on that kind of stuff. I just, like I said, collect because I love the artists and I love the books. But that would be my spec. It's not much of a spec, but it's all I got. It's a great John Romita cover, 9.2 off-white to white. This was 1966. It's an oldie, but definitely a goodie. I'm just going to show some other covers. So there's a lot of talk in the community about people getting mad about who's collecting what and this and that. And I really don't fall into any of that nonsense. And I never really heard too much about it, but I guess it's happening. Collect what you want. That seems to be the norm. Like, if you rip the fucking covers off and just wanted to show splash pages, I would still watch your video because I like splash pages. I like comics in general. So do it go how you feel, man. Just collect the way you collect, and who cares what anybody thinks. Although there is one pet peeve of mine. Anybody who's ripping anybody off or any of that kind of nonsense, I won't get involved with that. I won't support anyone who does that kind of stuff. Or when I hear that, I just get turned off. But I won't bash somebody. I won't mention names. I just won't watch their videos or associate with them. It's Natalie Sanders. Great cover. Venomverse #1. There's an old Barry Windsor Smith. Solar. I believe that was 92 that came out. It's one of the books that kick-started the early Valiant universe. Great stuff. Lucio Perillo. So I started collecting comic books. I was a young kid in the late 70s. A lot of Spider-Man. I used to cut them up, paste them on my wall. I didn't really appreciate or learn how to preserve comic books until 1983. So from 83 to 94, I collected like a madman. I amassed a huge high-grade Silver Age run, or collection, Silver Bronze Age collection, and wound up selling them in 2011. So I came back to collecting I had stopped collecting in the mid-90s because of the crash that had happened. I came back to collecting, and here were some new things. These variants were new, and CGC slabs and CBS. This was all new to me. I was amazed when I saw CGC slabs, and I at first fell into that thing of, I'll never get a CGC slab, I'll never buy variants, but thanks to the community educating me, and, you know, seeing all your guys' videos and all these cool covers, I didn't want to, like, regulate myself to one way of collecting. So as time progressed, I started buying slabs and variants. And I enjoy it as a whole, man. If the art is good, I like it. If the books are good, I'll read it. So I wanted to shout out a bunch of YouTubers. I would have never started making videos if I didn't first see ETA Nick and Dr. Vaughn. I watch their videos over and over, and I love the covers, the books. They're older guys like me, and, you know, you gravitate to that sort of thing, and I took to that real quick. But it wasn't until I started watching the Doom 143. After watching his videos, I said to myself, I got to make a video. And I started, and what am I, 16, 17, 18 videos later, here I am. Cool Jim Starlin cover. So I want to shout out a bunch of guys. Tito, Kingdom Comics, ETA Nick, Dr. Von Sheila, The Doom. Who else? Seeking Near Men. Love his channel. He seems like a really cool dude. Gene Paul Ace Peter. Contender. Longshanks, my man. Bunch of other guys. I can't remember their names, and I didn't write them down. Here's a Steve Ditko cover. Pretty cool. So, I just wanted to say to you guys, I appreciate all your videos. I've learned a lot from yous, and I would never bash any yous, and I don't condone that. But, love the community. Love what you guys do. Love your books that you show. Keep it up, man. That's an old John Romita Jr. cover from 83, I think. 82 or 83. That was a great run. That's one of the books that kept me on the edge of my seat in the 80s when they were coming out. I'm trying to think of who else or other guys. I had a whole list in my head, but now that I'm taping, I can't remember. But if I left anybody out, I'm sorry. I love all your guys' videos. Werewolf by Night 13. That's a Plug cover. Great stuff. There you go. Some Gil Kane. Well, that's about all she wrote for today. I'm going to be moving in about a month, so I haven't really been buying a lot of books, though I have been buying books. Hopefully I'll make another video once I'm settled in and go from there. I just want to say thanks to Frost for letting me participate in this. I enjoy watching his videos, his rants. He's a madman. In a good way, though. But, alright guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.